Chanel, Coco, 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 Chanel, Coco.
Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. It's a one-game reprieve at home for the Bucks, here with their Milwaukee fans, and then back on the road.
And it's the last time we'll see these guys. A two-game season series, and after losing that first one, I'd expect them to play with a little extra added motivation.
Greg, going winless against any team is not your desire. I mean, no matter how many or how few times you face them, that's not something you want on your ledger. That'll be motivation enough for them today, all by itself.
Just two to shoot. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
And Steven Adams came into this league at 19, already a physical specimen, and has only gotten stronger. Just a bruising presence down low.
Now here's Adams. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. And it's good, 2 points. Adams has got the first points on the scoreboard for the Thunder. And here's Bledsoe. Pass to Snell. Henson with it. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Over George. Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
Well, I think the confidence Antetokounmpo has from the mid-range area is really evidence of the strides he's making with his jump shot.
Now here's Westbrook. Off the pick. And he hits the jump shot.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Bledsoe outside. Henson with the screen. They get a hand on it. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Oklahoma City moving it around. 2 points. That one goes. Westbrook's got his second bucket of the night.
Like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
Here's Snell. Here's Antetokounmpo. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, you know, Greg, they can count on him to get buckets. I mean, he's getting the ball because he's very efficient when he has it.
Now here's Bledsoe. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Henson. Middleton inside the three-point line. It's hauled in by Adams.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle too.
And from everything you hear about Giannis Antetokounmpo, he keeps a laser focus. Basketball and his family are his sole preoccupations.
And some have even compared Giannis to Kobe Bryant for his single-minded dedication, Greg, to improvement.
Yeah, you know, something of an introvert. Not a guy you'll find out on the town or schmoozing with other stars. He's content to save outside pursuits for after his playing days are done.
And Russell Westbrook, he is a standard bearer for the Jordan brand with his own signature shoe, Greg. Few players have ever been as competitive as Michael Jordan, but you think Westbrook may be in that conversation?
No doubt about it. The similarities don't end there. The surreal athleticism, the will to dominate, and that fight, finding grudges to motivate them to their highest level. I think there's a kinship in how MJ and Russ approach the game.
Inside, stolen by Bledsoe. Three-pointer, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
You know, Bledsoe is a decent shooter from outside, but I think it's really important that he continues to connect from there.
Screen by Grant. Here's George, and again no good by Oklahoma City.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. And the shot goes down. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Grant outside. Pass to George. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Robertson can't hit. Milwaukee leading by 7. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's got 8. Shoots a 3. But they get it back. They set the pick. Down low. Henson. And slam dunk by Henson.
Boy, I love the unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open out to Antetokounmpo, make sure you get the ball.
To the wing on the left. Screen by Adams. To the middle. Here's Robertson. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And that one's good. George.
Yeah, excellent determination there from George. This wasn't going to be denied. Fighting off the physical contact and nailing the shot over good defense.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Back to Bledsoe. Launches it. The Thunder pull it in. Westbrook up top. He's got 5. In the corner, George with it. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Grant. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Now, here is George. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And that'll be his third foul so far. A nice shot by George.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Bucks leading by 8. Now Dellavedova. In the corner, it's Brogdon. 5 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. The rebound by Grant.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding you.
Agreed. I mean, when the defense is right there, you got to move the ball, make the extra pass. That's a case of a poor shot selection.
Now, here's George. The second effort, and he sinks the layup. George has got 6.
Well, I think you've got to like and appreciate the effort there, the hustle. George staying with the possession, then uses his length to finish off the miss.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 11. Pass to Dellavedova. Tries a 3. The rebound by Grant. Thunder trailing by 6. Outside, Felton. George with the ball. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And the Bucks back in 2001, advancing to the conference finals. In the subsequent 17 seasons, Clark, they've yet to win a playoff series. Is this the year?
Well, when you have a top-5 caliber player in Giannis Antetokounmpo, expectations rise, and you do have a better chance to advance in the playoffs. Earning a top seed, though, I think is important because that gives you home court advantage, which we know is helpful. Obviously, I mean, it would go a long way if he's making his shots. Right now, they're behind, and he certainly could use his help.
Here's Middleton, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Man, I like the fact that Middleton, because of his strength, is able to fight through contact and get shots to fall even when he's been hit.
Clark, you once worked for the Indiana Pacers, vice president, player relations, and really had your fingerprints on a lot of part of that organization. Could you see yourself going back to an NBA front office role?
I don't anticipate that. I love what I do as a broadcaster. I really feel as though I'm right where God wants me to be. Currently had a wonderful tenure with the Pacers, 32 years between playing, broadcasting, both radio and television, and then 4 years in the VP of Player Relations role. Phenomenal relationships with a number of people, but no, I think that chapter for me is in the rearview mirror.
I speak for everyone playing the game, watching the game. We're glad you're in broadcasting, I'll tell you that.
Thank you, partner.
Thunder trailing by 6. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first quarter. Here's George. It's tipped, and he recovers it. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Now here is Dellavedova, looking for his first basket still in this one. To the wing right side. And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That is his first foul of the game. 1:04 left in the first quarter. There's the pick. 6 to shoot. In the corner, Middleton with it. Drills the three-pointer. Middleton's got 8.
Whenever you give Middleton that kind of space to fire off the pick, he's good to go. One of the best scorers in the game.
Outside, George. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Pick by Zeller. Out to the right wing. And stolen by Patterson. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Noel throws it down.
And it's good to see George concentrate on getting the ball to the open man. Excellent floor awareness.
And here is Dellavedova. Pick by Zeller. The 3. The shot comes out. Giannis Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
For me, that defense in the first period, just tremendous shot blocking.
Yeah, it's been impressive for me too, Greg. I mean, they've snuffed out a lot of shots, and I think they've had an intimidating effect on the opponent.
Back to Felton. Fires the three. The rebound by Brogdon. Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to Maker. Clock at 6. Over in the corner, Zeller. Drains the three-pointer. Zeller's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Bucks.
Yeah, such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Here's Luau. Pass to Noel. That one doesn't go. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Luau. Defended by Dellavedova. Here's Nader. Expanding his range. The rebound by Brogdon. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pass to Dellavedova. Maker with the ball. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Thunder trailing by 5.
Before the NBA, it was his internet highlight reels that gave Thon Maker notoriety. His fluidity for a 7-footer captured the imagination. Yet he's still figuring out how to get it done at the NBA level.
Now Dellavedova following Patrick Patterson's three-point attempt. Pass to Zeller. And he uses the glass on the layup. Zeller's got 5.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
There's a screen by Noel. Westbrook, no good. And last year, Maker's minutes went up, but his shooting took a dip. Clark, cause for concern?
No, not really, Kevin. I think he's shown that he's got NBA range and a nice stroke. The area where he needs to continue to get better, areas I should say, is using his size to rebound and defend at a higher level.
Here's Westbrook. Tries to snap the cold streak. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
Just 4 to shoot. It's good.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, not a lot of effort put forth on defense there. I mean, I think he's definitely got to play up on him more and off the screen in that situation.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Clark, give us a little insider's look. Which players do you look at as gamers? You know, guys who are always ready to put out extra effort and go the extra mile.
Man, there's so many guys that fall into that category, Kevin. It's almost unfair to try to pull some names out, but you look at the way they play, guys like Russell Westbrook, Draymond Green, LeBron James. I think Kevin Durant is much that way. He gives great effort and energy to his craft. Steph Curry is a little different, but still provides that and plays with such an exuberance and joy. You know, Marcus Smart is a guy who I think does all the little intangible things that just have a way of making a positive impact on his team. So I don't have enough time to give you the full list, but those are a few of the guys that come to mind.
Great examples. Nader. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Pass to Maker. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. And the Bucks lead by 9. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
I can't explain what happened there, Kevin. I mean, he had the layup. Looked like it was a simple play. Somehow the defense threw him off just enough to cause a miss.
Drills the three-pointer. Maker's got 5 now.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Bledsoe outside. Out to the right wing. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Here's Maker. And another three for Milwaukee.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 5. And that one, good.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Pass to Maker. Shot on the wing. And no good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Outside Westbrook. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Noel. Outside Westbrook. And the dunk by Westbrook.
Man, I tell you what, one of the things I love about Westbrook is the ferocity with which he attacks the rack. When he's driving inside, he's trying to punish the defender and the basket.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Well, you think back to a time when people wondered if Westbrook was too aggressive playing with KD. They said Russ was taking too many shots. No questions anymore. Westbrook is the man in OKC.
On offense here, the Bucks. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to Antetokounmpo. There's the foul. It's on Patrick Patterson. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Bledsoe. Now Henson. He's covered by Westbrook.
Man, I like the heart that Noel shows on defense. And defense is all attitude and want to. He's a lockdown defender who does his very best to make shooters uncomfortable.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 11.
And you might have heard this story about Giannis growing a couple of inches since he was drafted, but how about the strength this kid is adding? Under 200 pounds as a rook. He's added a good 35 pounds of muscle through his dedication in the weight room.
George, no good. Milwaukee leading by 9. Pass to Henson. Back to Antetokounmpo. Henson with the screen. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And he can't bank that one in. And you talk about Antetokounmpo's strength, Clark. It serves him well with his attacking style.
No question about it, Kevin. I mean, he used to just try to blow by defenders. Now he'll go right through you. He'll get his weight into you, get you on your heels, and then with that unbelievable reach, you've got no chance.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Thunder now. Outside, George. It's good from long range. George has got 14.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 15 points in the game.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 12. 6 on the shot clock. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Westbrook's got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's building off that strong first quarter, Kevin. Rising up and hitting shots with confidence.
No good from Bledsoe. Outside Westbrook. There's a screen by Noel. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Both teams deciding to change it up. Bucks leading by 4. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. And here now the Thunder. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
There's a good screen. Here's George. Lays it up and banks it in. Now just a 2-point Bucks lead.
And you know, once George gets on the roll, he's just absolutely relentless, showing you how dominant he can be when he gets hot.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 15 points in the game. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Out left to the wing. Outside, George. Pass to Felton. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. The offensive rebound. Here's Ferguson. Over to the wing. Now the Bucks moving it up. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of basketball. Brogdon. using his post move to get the 2 points. Brogdon's got 4 points this quarter.
Brogdon does a nice job using his body close to the basket. He's a strong guard who knows what to do down there.
There's the pick. Back to Felton. Off target from 3-point range.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Really good point, Greg. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
And just not able to find the target from 3-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
Solid poise from PG, Paul George. Excellent at converting despite getting hit on the drive.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Henson with the screen. Snell, no good. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 19-6 run. Outside, George. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The Bucks have hit just 2 free throws in 5 attempts today.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
You know, since entering the league at age 18, Antetokounmpo has really grown. The Greek Freak, now one of the league's premier talents, no doubt.
Now, here is George. 18 points for him. Shot clock at 6. The layup missed. Here's Antetokounmpo. And no good trying to get that one. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Thunder trailing by 4. Pass to Roberson. Now here is George. A three-pointer is right on target. George has got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Thunder. On offense, here are the Bucks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Now here's Bledsoe. They set the pick. Middleton left side. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
Now Westbrook. Grant outside. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Shot clock at 5. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Milwaukee in the lead. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Henson with the screen. Bledsoe for 3. A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
Outside, George. Here's the screen. It's George on the wing. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. So it's the Bucks now. It's a one-point game. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Henson. Now Bledsoe. Middleton with it. Off target from three-point range. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
And it's the Bucks ball. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Eric Bledsoe, Greg, one of the league's best slashers.
Yeah, he gets to the rim with regularity, and he finishes at a high rate, lives at the line. He is a nightmare in the open court.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch it on you.
And he can't hit the second. And Jeremy Grant, great genes for the game, Greg. Father was Harvey, uncle was Horace, both NBA players and stars. His brother Jarian also in the association.
Yeah, and Jeremy might be the best athletically of them all. I mean, 6'8" with that 7'3" wingspan, great bounce. If he can develop his skill to match, he'll have a long and prosperous NBA career.
So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Chris Middleton. The Thunder have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
And a season ago, only converting at about a 72% clip from the line.
Now here's Bledsoe. Pass to Middleton. Henson with the screen. And here is Antetokounmpo. Here's Snell. The shot from the low post is good.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Adams outside. Now George. Back to Adams. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Eric Bledsoe. The Thunder made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
Boy, you look at Mike Budenholzer, and he's moved into a nice situation this offseason. Atlanta in rebuild mode, and the Milwaukee Bucks heading in the other direction. One of the best teams in the East. That's a good landing spot for Budenholzer.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Pulls up on the wing. That misses off the backboard. Over to the left wing. Outside Westbrook. The tray. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots. And Budenholzer, well respected around the league. Talk about what he brings now, Clark, to the Milwaukee Bucks, his new team.
Yeah, I think he brings a continuity offensively, ball movement and spacing, and a pretty good system defensively as well.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Bledsoe. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Robertson can't hit. Bucks trailed by 5. Bledsoe outside. Westbrook with the steal. At the elbow, it's George. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Back to Westbrook. Stolen away. And it's the Bucks on the break. Pass to Bledsoe. Here's Snell. Here's Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
Really enjoy watching Antetokounmpo show off his toughness. I mean, he's not a real thick guy. Long, angular, and muscular. And much tougher than he looks. That's why I think he's able to overpower defenders at times.
The Bucks trail. Middleton outside. That 3 off the mark. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 13-4 run. Adams outside. To the middle. Here's Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
You know what? When you allow Grant to get close to the rim, you risk seeing him give you a facial right in your grill. I mean, tremendous athleticism from the Syracuse alum.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right. Screen by Adams. Rebounded by the Bucks. some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Bledsoe. Good. Bledsoe's got 5.
This guy's a big-time gamer. Eric Bledsoe, unstoppable.
Here's Westbrook. Again, the Thunder score.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Timeout called the Bucks. Without question, George displaying his skills today.
And he continues to burn them with his scoring. And the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 19. There's a screen. Pass to Brogdon. Misses off the right iron.
Well executed. Great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Agree with you there, partner, because that screen really freed him up nicely, and that's a shot that if you're a pro, you need to make that one.
George. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And Paul George, a terrific two-way player, an all-star, an all-NBA performer, and multiple all-defense selections. Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Here's Snell. Shot clock at 5. Henson in the corner. Here's Antetokounmpo. Bangs home the trifecta. Antetokounmpo's got 22. And Paul George has made it a goal to win Defensive Player of the Year.
I mean, he's got tremendous length and quickness, but really his pride at that end of the floor might matter even more. He just takes great pride in being a complete player.
Here's Bledsoe. And Adams sends it back. Here's Luwawu. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. He's got 22. And there's the call on Felton. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Bledsoe. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
You got to push Bledsoe away from the paint. Keep him on the perimeter. If you don't, this is what happens.
Pass to Adams. Screen by Adams. Stolen by Bledsoe. Moving it up. And it's sent back by George.
Well, I tell you what, Paul George is so tough on defense. Love the way he gets after people. He's excellent at staying in the play as well as staying in his stance so he can come up with rejections and deflections.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Bucks trail by 8. Bledsoe left side. And the jam by Bledsoe.
Bledsoe knows he has the speed and ball handling ability to carve up his opponent, so he goes at it with great confidence.
Now here's Felton. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
The Thunder leading by 6. Back to George. Takes the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. George has got 14 points now in the second half.
Boy, the confidence that George brings to his game is also confidence that impacts and injects his teammates. He's a high-octane scorer who's ready to go as soon as the game starts and whenever he gets the ball.
Pass to Adams. In the corner, George with it. No one near Felton as he lets it go. Outside for George. Offline with his three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Bledsoe, here we go. Pulls it up. And it's off the back rim, no good. The Thunder with the lead. .102 left in the third quarter. For three, Felton.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
Yeah, he has been, and he's got to find his stroke because he's holding back his team as a result of his poor shooting.
Bledsoe right side. 5 on the clock. Over Felton. The rebound by Steven Adams. Oklahoma City leading by 7.
If they increase the tempo, they got a chance at a 2-for-1.
Execution paramount. Speed it up and put the defense on their heels if you can.
Nice shot by Felton.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Greg, no question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Got freed up. Nice work off the pick. Snell's got 5.
And that's how you answer back.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, go right back at him. Show him you can shoot from outside all night long.
And guys, when George gets cooking, you are in for a long night. He's just fantastic at finding different ways to score.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder going into the break with a 10-point lead. Trailing to start the quarter, they battled hard and pulled off a tremendous comeback. Now enjoying the lead. And we'll be right back after this. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up. 2K Sports, happy to have you with us. Bucks trail by 10. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Out to the right wing. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. And against the shot to fall after coming off the pick.
Man, I like how Dellavedova gets that shot up so quickly, always measuring the shot as the pass is coming to him.
Back to Westbrook. Now here's Patterson. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3 to the paint. Stolen by Henson. Middleton for 3. Westbrook pulls it in. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Pass to Luwawu. Off the mark and a bad shot there. And here is Antetokounmpo. Out to the wing. Dellavedova from outside. And the 3 ball is good. Dellavedova's got 5 points in the quarter. Right side George. Puts it up. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. And it's 37 points for George.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And I tell you, it's ridiculous how much space Antetokounmpo covers in just 2 strides. I mean, the way he handles himself going to the basket, man, it is one sight to see.
And Luwawu gets it to go. Bucks trail by 8. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Inside. Here's Henson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
John Henson, drafted out of North Carolina, only weighed 215 pounds as a rookie. He's still lean and slender, but has added enough muscle to hold his own inside.
And at 6'11", some people had Henson listed as a power forward.
Well, you know, in today's game, he's almost exclusively a center. His mobility helps. He's a shot blocker who's comfortable scoring around the basket. The 5 spot is where he's most effective, I think.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility. This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Pass to Snell. Back to Bledsoe. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow.
Back to George. And it's off from three-point range. To the right side. Pass to Antetokounmpo. George with the ball. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Henson with the screen. Bledsoe with it. Just 5 on the clock. Henson trying to break free. Shot's good by Bledsoe. Now it's just a 3-point Thunder lead.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Pass to George. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. George has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Oklahoma City. There's the screen. Here's Snell. Back to Bledsoe. Henson with the screen. Westbrook with the nice D there. The Thunder leading by 6. Patterson, the screen. Off the screen, Westbrook. Off the left rim and out. Milwaukee with the ball. Here's Bledsoe. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And Eric Bledsoe, so gifted athletically. He's got to learn to read the game as fast as he plays it, and that's a process. Staying under control, using change of pace, those are things he can tighten up.
There's a screen by Noel. Right side, George. Unable to get that one. The Bucks go the other way with him. Bledsoe outside. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Offline with his 3. Pass to Abrines. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Now George. Here's Patterson. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. And the Thunder lead by 8.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
He had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
To the right side. Abrines. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And that's how you answer back.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, go right back at him. Show him you can shoot from outside all night long.
And it's sent back by George. And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Here's Middleton. And the layup's good off the glass.
That was really a platinum-level effort from Middleton. I mean, crafty in how he carved out room for himself on the interior.
Patterson, the screen. Pass to George. Back to Patterson. 6 to shoot. It's good. Westbrook's got 22 points.
Man, you got to admire how easily Westbrook takes over games. I mean, an offensive juggernaut who is tenacious when it comes to scoring.
Here's Snell, defended by George. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over George. The Thunder pull it in.
And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
Yeah, you know what? I think eventually he will find his rhythm because he is off right now, but all it takes is one hoop, and you're back in rhythm.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Bledsoe. Westbrook pulls it in. The Thunder leading by 8. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Oklahoma City.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
Here's Bledsoe. Can't hit from in close.
Tell you what, guys, his size really comes into play when there's a rebound battle going on. He's got an advantage in there.
Here's Westbrook. Nails the 16-footer. Westbrook's got 12 points here in the second half.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
And a wide-open look for Zeller. Cans it from downtown.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
I think he's got to be more aggressive, stronger, getting through those screens. Can't allow shooters that kind of space to pull the trigger.
And doesn't he just have a nose, a knack for the basketball? He is by far their best rebounder.
Well, he has been today, no doubt about that. His effort's been unbelievable.
Henson with the screen. For 3, Bledsoe. And it's Noel with the rebound. The Thunder leading by 9. Outside Westbrook. He can't hit that time. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Bledsoe outside. And the first one at the line is good.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
You know, an athletic and strong player at his position is Bledsoe, and he's a confident guy who I think makes an impact at both ends of the floor.
Noel with it, and Zeller picks him up defensively. Outside for George. Pass to Noel. To the wing on the left. Goes back up. Westbrook, no good. Bucks trailed by 7. Out to the wing. Now Henson. Back to Zeller. Henson with the screen. 3-pointers. Snell. He can't get it to go. George with the defensive effort. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Good on the bucket. George has got 45 points.
I love the activity. George is not just a perimeter player, folks. You can depend on him down low, too.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 9. 1:56 left to play in the final quarter. got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively. He said, make the easy play. Take care of the ball. We can't afford to just give away golden opportunities. We'll see if they can clean it up, guys.
It's George on the wing. Another shot. Shot is good off the back rim and in. George has got 47 points.
When PG-13 is feeling it, he can be an absolute monster from mid-range.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova.
And scoring the ball comes easily and naturally to him. He's a versatile player at the offensive end.
Pass to Grant. Here's Abrines. And they call an illegal screen here.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
It was very close, and I wouldn't mind letting them play on that one. It wasn't blatant by any means.
Now here is Dellavedova. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And much like his performance in the 2015 NBA Finals, guys, Dellavedova is clutch. The Aussie is a gamer.
Pass to Abrines. Grant outside. Offline with his three.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
To Dellavedova. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Grant. And here we go with Westbrook heading to the hoop. From deep, George. Rebounded by the Bucks. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.